Morning, girls. How we doing? We are back here again with Amberlynn Reid, and this is detrimental. Can't believe this happened, and Tommy came to visit me. Now, the can't believe this happened. It's always something like that where it's trying to make it sound like really dramatic, and it's always just something like she rented a Jeep again. It's going to be something like that. She got me the roses and baby's breath that I like. It's always something like that. Anytime she's shocked by something to do with Tommy, so I'm not really up on that. Tommy came to visit me. Everyone knew. It's why this weird, like, I have to upload in my set pattern. For some reason, I have to pretend, because it is just her trying to pretend that they have such a great relationship. She can't spend 5-10 minutes every once in a while just on her phone. She goes to the toilet. You can sit there and edit for 5 to 10 minutes. You know, you could just do that gradually throughout the day, and there'd be no problem in her making content. She didn't have to do the Q&A thing. I just think it is just so she can later on try and go like, oh, see, the reason I couldn't is because we were having the sex all the time, because she's like a teenage boy. She just really wants you to believe that she is like the most sexually active person ever, especially when we just know she isn't. This is detrimental. I have no idea what that could be in reference to. Let's go. She's also looking bigger, and in the thumbnail, she was like looking as big as humanly possible. So,
hey guys,
hi.
Welcome to a new video. So today is January 1st of 2025.
Oh my
wow,
God.
New year, new me. And look at this jump scare.
Yep, it was. Look at me being ugly. Yeah. You got me. Oh, didn't even say Happy New Year to us, the bitch.
I'm sure I'm looking crazy. Like, I'm telling you,
Yeah, you look so different than you usually look.
Makeup Amberlynn is a whole different breed. Especially when I only have foundation and my eyebrows done. It just looks so weird.
You always look weird. You're 700 pounds. She makes it sound like if she does her eye wing things, I'm just gonna be, oh, never mind, 10 out of 10. Suddenly she looks like she's 200 pounds.
Don't look. People
French.
always ask, what is Miss Always doing? Nine.
I don't know. Probably trying to escape you. You're spilling out. You're like a pancake. You're like a candle that's kind of semi-melted. That's probably what he's doing.
Times out of 10, he's either laying right next to me or he's laying on his little cat scratch.
Well, he's not 9 out of 10 times lying right next to you, because very rarely is he anywhere near you in any of your videos, like ever.
Oh, baby boys.
And if he is suddenly starting to be more affectionate with you, to put it really bluntly, it's probably because you got rid of his sister, because you got rid of Rarity, and as such, he's very lonely. To take away from the funny, jokey part of my videos that I usually try to go for, that's probably more likely if he is starting to hang around with you more, and apparently like lick your arm like he seems to be doing, it's probably because he's lonely and he doesn't have Rarity around. Yeah, Happy New Year!
His tongue feels like sandpaper.
Uh-huh.
But I love your
He probably is tasting the last 3 weeks worth of KFC off. You stop it.
perfect little tongue. Yes, I do.
Ugh.
Alright, you guys, so
I like your perfect little tongue. Alright. I thought it was only Foodie Beauty who's weirdly sexual with her cats.
I'm kind of ready. I still have to get dressed and all
Oh, look at her. She's suddenly fucking beautiful.
that, but there's something that I need to do because today is January 1st.
Ah, shit.
And I have to weigh myself. I
Oh,
weigh myself every
yay.
January because it's good to
What is can't believe this happened. Is it going to be the way, is she going to break the scale? Imagine.
like keep track. So I'm
Wow.
about to do that, but I am not going to show it in this vlog. But I am going to record it because
Well, I'm not going to show it in this vlog. It's like, wow. I can't believe it's like 2025. It took me a while to remember that. 2025, Amberlynn Reid here. And we're still at the point of trying to clickbait weight loss.
I'm going to show it for like my first weigh-in on semaglutide. So
Wow.
don't you worry. All right, you guys.
I'm
so
not.
Tommy's actually
I'm not.
coming to visit me today, and I'm
No.
so freaking excited. You have no idea. She does have a connecting flight, and her
Why are you so freaking excited? To put it really, like I said numerous times, you guys, up until like 2 weeks before this, lived with each other for 3 months. I'm so excited to see her. Apparently you spend 24/7 when she's not like with you, like directly in the room with you on FaceTime. So who cares?
her first flight is already behind schedule. Like, it's massively
Oh, no.
delayed, so we're hoping that she even makes her second flight.
Oh,
Let's
my
do a little
God.
outfit of the day. We haven't done that in a hot minute. Just set you guys down
I saw her tits already. Well, you know that Tommy's coming.
right here.
Everything's bad about this.
Next to Twinkies.
Next to Twinkie, that's not Twinkie.
Christmas trees. I
Do you want to put like any of that bra actually into the top? Would you like to do that for me, please?
said Christmas trees. Christmas treats.
I don't know how I got to my age before someone finally told me that with a cleavage, if it kind of like curves at the top, you see like the wee Y shape that guys generally like, it's because like it's a pressed up cleavage. It's not like a totally natural cleavage, but apparently if it's like a totally straight line, that it is like a natural cleavage because the boobs are actually big enough for it. I have no idea why I said that. I'm just staring at her boobs here because they're just like, I guess there. I guess they're just kind of there in front of me. I'm kind of going to keep track of these fingernails because she does make a big song and dance about, like, you know, I'm a lesbian. Because someone says, like, why do you have short nails usually? And she's like, I'm a lesbian in one of her Q&As a while ago. So I'm kind of watching to see if we get, like, an update, like, after Tommy arrives to see if, like, 2 of the nails are gone or something like that.
Which I've only given her 3 because I try not to give her too many treats. Thankfully,
that's why I buy 40.
These last a while because they are individually wrapped. Anyway.
Doesn't still imply that they will last a while.
This really cute pink.
I've never seen someone who goes down and like tucks all the way to like here and then comes out again. Because like a lot of fat people, it's kind of like fat. It's fairly considered. She is like fat. And then there's just like a sucking effect all the way to like her spine and then out again like for her arse. It's so weird looking. Most people have like a more natural curve.
Dress. Here, let me move you guys.
It's the titty views and all like, are very deliberate. The second Tommy's back, suddenly she's wearing a super low cut top. She's showing half her bra. She's leaning into the camera constantly.
Is that better?
She's sticking us in her tits.
Anyways, I'm wearing a pink dress, and I thought it would be so cute.
She is 100% bigger than I'm curious because she didn't even do like a reaction to what her weight was, which I was surprised at. I thought that would be kind of how she's going to do it, especially when because she went off to get weighed in. And she was already wearing this when she said she had to go and weigh in, didn't she? Or is this when she... No, yeah. I actually do not remember in any way whatsoever anymore. That is how unimpressed I've been with this vlog so far, as I do not remember what part of this was her going to weigh in.
This cardigan with like the pink hearts. I truly do believe that the next time I get my nails done, I want to get it in this pink, which I've done before. This is like my favorite.
See, like, look, like, how deliberate is this? It is just literally just her pawing at her tits. I'm sorry.
Shade of pink. I literally always forget that I can always just...
Oh my god, both sides of her tits are... Actually, this is mirror, it's the same side. Never mind. I'm sorry. Look how much distance there is between the top there and her bra.
Film in my full-length mirror for a little outfit of the day.
Wow, oh my god. Okay. I remember that you said that you were shocked when you saw yourself in a full-length mirror in the shop because you don't have any full-length mirrors and you never see yourself. However, now you've just shown that you do have a gigantic one because it was able to contain you, so it must be fucking huge. Full-length mirror, so you obviously see yourself full-length all the time. Okay, so we caught up and now we're at Walmart. My mom wants to try Premier Protein, so I want to surprise her and I'm going to get her like some different flavors. All right, so... Wow. I'm going to surprise my mom with some protein, the protein that she asked me for. You're not really beating the allegations that you pay your mom to keep her sweet. Because suddenly she wants it. It's like, by the way, I'm going out and buying her a bunch now. It's like, yep, I guess you are. Also, we caught up. Who is we? You and your mom? Or is that your announcement that Tommy's here? We caught up.
Definitely getting her my favorite, which is the chocolate peanut butter. Sure. And then I'm also going to get her one of these frosted cookies chocolate cake.
Definitely.
It's only 90 calories.
Definitely.
Okay, so we went to my mom.
See the way your mom's trying to lose weight? How about you try that?
So we surprised her and she was so appreciative. Now we're getting...
Who is we? I'm assuming Tommy is there. We caught up. We are going to my mom. I'm assuming Tommy's there. It's so weird that Tommy didn't get announced in any way.
Dinner at Taste of China.
Wow. Oh my god. I love Tommy has arrived. And it's like, oh yeah, we went and dropped some random protein shakes off at my mom's house. You know, because that stupid bitch is trying to lose weight or something like that. Well, I'm going to a Buffett. Oh, they're so madly in love.
Okay, so my fortune is a chance to express your creativity is coming your way.
Okay, so is that for the porn videos you guys are gonna film?
And Tommy's is pay the lottery today. Lady Luck is a pump.
Play the lottery today. That is get it. Okay. See this? A chance to express your creativity is coming your way. That is telling Amberlynn that she's going to do great in her weird porn videos that she's going to film. Play the lottery today. Lady Luck is upon you means that Amber is going to be upon her because Amber's going to sit on her. And that really is rolling the dice if you're going to survive that or not.
On you. All right. The master is at work, folks. I told her I wanted him.
Oh my god! We're so in love, guys. Like, I realize she's feeding me to death, but she might get me a sloth.
Be nice. But he looks really stuck in there, so I'm not sure. Maybe...
Is Tommy meant to be jealous? Are you trying... Is this your foreplay? Talking about how he's really stuck up in there because Tommy's going to be stuck under your doot soon?
You have 2 seconds left. All right, there we go.
So, it's like... Is Tommy suddenly shy or something like that? Because it's so weird that both Foodie Beauty and Amber, who are just desperate to convince the haters that they are owning them, that they're winning in life, that they're so loved, everything like that. Weirdly, neither of their partners want to appear on camera anymore.
He's too stuck. You would have gotten it if it wasn't so heavy. Yo, look at this.
It's so weird. It's like, you would have got it if it wasn't so heavy. It's so... I'm sorry. I feel like I'm like third wheeling on a really awkward date.
Do not touch, but I'm telling you, it is genuinely so tempting to touch it. Tommy just said Rigdacana. Rigdacana.
That machine is Rigdacana.
Oh my god, that's Hexacana, but Rigdacana! Oh my god! Tommy, never speak again, you're not funny.
Okay, guys, so I have not drank in months, but it's literally New Year's Day.
They're holding hands, guys. It's true love.
Okay. I want to try this Buzzball horchata. Like, what? I love horchata, first of all. So, maybe you can open this for me? Yes. A girly pop with nails.
Oh my god, can you open this for me? Because I'm fat. Is this part of the weird kink? Is this part of the roleplay? That she's like too fat and useless to be able to open her own food now? I realize it's Buzzball's not food, but go along with me, guys.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she literally has just turned into Feline. She has like a disembodied voice floating off camera. Oh my god, Tommy, you're cringe. Do you know the quickest way for me to believe all the rumors about Tommy is the second that all the rumors about Tommy came out, Tommy was gonna be like, I can't be on camera anymore, I have to hide.
ASMR.
Wow. Oh my god, ASMR. Oh my god.
The shade. Ooh, it smells good. All right.
Just like everything you want to eat.
Cheers. Happy New Year.
She is so fucking fat. Is Tommy in, like, I don't know, I'm assuming Tommy must be in, making food, or maybe making their sexy nighttime food, which is just like, I don't know, maybe she's just making a stew to pour all over Amberlynn.
Ooh, that's not bad. It doesn't taste like horchata to me, though.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. Maybe for, like, Americans and all, it's a lot more obvious what the fuck she's talking. I genuinely have no idea I couldn't even type it in. I don't even know what word she's saying.
Yeah, if I was like blindfolded, I'd have no idea what this was.
Okay.
Either way, I like it. Tommy's not drinking. I'm just drinking this one because I saw it at, we went to Quick Stop. Not Quick Stop.
Definitely. Usually people like decide to just drink one alcoholic beverage, and usually if they do that, they pick a Buzzball.
What is it called? On Cue. Yeah.
Is she like trying to, like, it's your hometown that Tommy is visiting. Why is Tommy? It's like when Amber first moved, and remember the way she was doing this weird role play where like Mama Lynn didn't know anything and Mama Lynn was stupid, and she's, I'm going to show her around. It's like, you're the visitor. You've been there a week. Mama Lynn's apparently lived there for 10 years. Why are you showing her around? What the fuck sense does that make? Now we have the exact same. Like Tommy's now showing her around places.
We went to On Cue because her thing said, you're going to be a millionaire, so get the lottery. So we got a couple scratchers.
Wow.
And then I saw this and I was like, you know what?
Oh my god.
I'm going to have some of that. What we have up next, this is my last drink of the night.
Just the second time in a row.
Only having two. This is...
Like a minute ago, you're only having one. Oh my god. Do you think like they went and purposely got like the highest calorie stuff in the world? Do you think she put lard into it before Amber drank it?
A different like brand.
Oh
it's
my
called
god.
Slam Z's, and their literal slogan... Wait,
remember the way you lied to us, like, literally a second ago, because you decided to just get that one Buzzball? Well, it's so weird that there's suddenly a second. You could say, I bought a couple things, but I decided I'm only having this one Buzzball. No, you claimed that you only got one Buzzball.
There you go. Oh, it's on this guy.
Oh my god.
Flavor for your face. So, okay.
Wow. Is Tommy gonna lick it off you later?
Here we go. It is in...
You can basically hear Tommy, like, deep breathing behind the camera, being like, yeah. Why don't you drink that? Let some of it dribble down onto your tits.
Cherry limeade. Oh. Big? Are you calling me big?
Oh my god, big cherry. Oh my god, yeah. Remember I said that because I'm famous. Oh my god. I love that she's saying that, like, as a joke, you know? Like, she's saying that now. It's always like, big. Do you remember when I said that? It's like, are you using that time when you shouted at your current girlfriend because she had said big and you got really upset about it and you like got in her face and kind of shouted at her? Like, I don't know if I'd be bringing it up as like a cute memory.
It tastes like watered down like cherry medicine, like you're sick.
Oh my god. Yeah. Who the fuck ever compare? What is cherry medicine? I was not expecting that. To be fair, like, Jägermeister, it tastes like cough syrup, you know, so I quite like Jägermeister. I've just never heard of someone like saying, it's like cherry medicine.
It is like 15% alcohol, but...
Thanks for contributing, Tommy. Bro, Jesus, fuck. Tommy. Just get a personality. Like, come the fuck on.
You don't think you can drink it?
How come both, like, Salah and Tommy are both just fucking robots with no personality, like, whatsoever? Also, still sounds like a Lyra Pandora.
Oh, I will drink it, but...
Oh.
Do not recommend.
Okay.
No.
That's interesting. Thanks for letting me know. Nope. So there was no fish's fingering last night, I can see then. Oh my god! She's getting new nails. She's clicking on it because ASMR. Tappy tap tap. Oh my god, look at her. She's fat and she's getting her nails done. Oh my god, she's still fat and getting her nails done. Ah! Oh my god, she is literally still fat and still getting her nails done. This is so
guys,
awkward.
Here's my after.
Here's my after. I shortened them because we're going to do the fingering.
And they glow in the dark.
Oh my god, so I can see them in her pussy.
You can kind of tell.
Can
wow.
I? What? Okay. That's all I really feel like I need to say. Remember she said, don't worry guys, I'll film a lot of content. You know, just, you know, when Tommy's here, make sure I'll film lots of content. We seriously had Tommy arrive at this point. So for the last 3 minutes has been 2 full days. And it has been like, we went and ate, then we drank, then I got my nails done so I could finger her. Next day. Is that all you did in 1 full day? Was Amber sitting there like a big old fucking lemon getting her nails done? Is that it? Jesus.
Hey guys, so it is the next day and I am just getting ready.
And thank God you put the 3rd of January up because I was really confused.
Fix this necklace because it was backwards.
Mm-hmm. Your makeup looks exactly the same as the 1st of January, I'm just going to say. And I'm not trying to imply that she's lying and messing around with dates here. I'm implying she hasn't washed in 2 days.
I still have to like do my hair and stuff, but today's day 3 that Tommy has been here, and I kept going back and forth between like, do I want to film a lot or just like a little, or just like get little clips. I've decided just like tiny little clips, obviously.
Yeah, no shit, thanks.
I have to share with you what happened last night. So
nothing.
we went to...
I'm just going to assume fucking nothing because it's you two.
Electric bingo because Tommy has never...
Oh my god, imagine. Well, firstly, you and Tommy did go to bingo together. I remember that specifically. It might be different than electro bingo or whatever the fuck it is. Gee, God. Alright, do you just know you're going to die young? So you're just doing the retirement bit already? You're like, well, you know why 80-year-old ladies go and do bingo and then they go to the casino and do the slots? Well, I'm never seeing 80. I might as well just jump the queue here.
Done electric bingo before, so I was like, you know what?
No, most people haven't.
Experience it together. And I've only done electric bingo like a handful of times, so...
Crazy.
When I went up and like, we were paying...
A handful of times? Well, that's weird, because you've shown us you doing it at Christmas time with your mom, and you did it once. And that was the first time you'd ever done it, and you haven't mentioned it since.
For what we wanted, I got a little confused. And I accidentally got us electronic, but also like a ton of sheets to daub. It is what it is.
That's literally what you did last time as well. Are you rerunning stories here? Remember, I'm not sure if it was for her birthday or it was around that time, but I remember her going... Because remember she did that whole point where she was looking for the machine that was like her birthday or something. That was like 27 or whatever it was. She was specifically looking for that machine because it was her birthday. And that was the first time she ever did it. And she also got a whole pile of just normal sheets as well to daub. And now we're like, what, 6-7 days later? And she said she's done it a couple of times at this point already. But also that she was confused and accidentally got sheets to daub as well, even though the first time she did, she deliberately did that.
What it is. And like none of the sheets were in order. We had no idea what order we were supposed to be doing. And I didn't bother the people that were working there, but we did make it work. So while we're trying to like figure it out and we're like daubing and like trying to pay attention to like the electronic part, I ended up winning and I had no idea. Like,
again, that's crazy. Just like every single time. Every time you've ever played bingo. That's crazy. It's just so not interesting. Like, I would understand someone doing this if they've very rarely talked about bingo. Every once in a while they mention bingo. It's like, oh, I was at bingo last night and I won. And even then, would not be an overly interesting story. But when you film bingo, once every 2 episodes, maybe once in every single episode, and every single episode claimed to win, and every single episode shows the bingo, yeah, cool. Fascinating, bro. Really, really interesting.
Like, how much it was for, nothing. And then the lady that works there, like the sweetest lady I've ever known in my life, every time I'm there, like, she is such an angel. She comes up.
Oh, is she the one who told you that you looked like a middle schooler or some bullshit like that? That one? that random one. So lucky that every time you go to bingo, she's just there. Does she live there?
And she goes, I want you to look me in the eyes, okay? And I was like, okay, yes.
Do you think she, like, imagines? Do you think this is, like, Inside Out? Do you think this is, like, the Heffalump character in Inside Out? This is, like, her imaginary friend who's just getting her through the hard time in her life of her girlfriend attempting to murder her slowly.
And she goes, don't cry, but you just won on the hot ball. So that means you just won $500 more on top of what you just won. And I was like, what? Like, I had...
I would love someone to be like super crazy and go back and tally up all of the money that she claims that she's won, like on the slots and also on the bingo in the past year. I guarantee it is like $10,000 at this point.
No freaking idea, because I was just so confused. But thankfully it was my electronic machine that won. So it's like when your electronic machine wins, it makes like a little noise. So that's why I was able to tell that I won. So the last time I did electronic bingo, I won like $25 and then I won like $18. So I was expecting to win like maybe like $520 because she said it was $500 extra on top of what I already won. I was expecting like I only won like 20 or whatever. I literally won $300. So I won $800 last night and I tipped.
That's so interesting. That's all I have to say.
Big girl. And they were so thankful.
And I tipped big. I'm good. Look, I don't understand American culture. The tipping culture really is not that big a thing here. Do you tip in bingo? Like, what do you tip? Like, because you make it sound like you go and get your own sheets and you go and get your own machine. What are you tipping for at that point?
That just made me so happy, and I don't know, it was such a good night, and I was like, wow, okay. Good karma. Sure. And by the way, I'm back to using...
The biggest reason why I think that she is lying, because like I said, I just feel she's lying because I feel like she would have recorded it. She would have pulled out her phone and quickly filmed the screen and be like, oh my God, guys, look, I won! You know, if she had actually won, I just imagine that's something she would have done because that's her personality. You know, I'm not going to believe suddenly she is just flicked off and she no longer is interested in filming her life because Tommy exists within the same city as her. I don't believe that whatsoever. So I think this is a lie. And my guess is the reason why she's lying so often about winning money on scratchers, on slot machines, on bingo, is I'm guessing just as an excuse because everyone's pointing out that she is not going to be making enough money to really be surviving on, especially with the amount of money she spends on fast food and everything like that. So I think she's doing this as a way to try and act like she's supplementing her income with like gambling winnings as opposed to with like potentially selling feeder videos.
Pantene again on my hair, and I'm telling you, it is working like a charm. Like my hair has never felt better. I do have to fix the part.
It's always looked better though.
Because the part's looking a little, I'm not really feeling the part.
Yeah, that's definitely like when you lifted your arms there, I only looked at your hair. At no point did my eyes drift all the way over here or anything like that. I was like, damn girl, that hair looks messy.
But my hair has never felt better. It's like shiny, well, shinier than usual.
It's not like at all. And I'm a guy. It looks kind of dusty, honestly. I'm not saying this. It looks like it's kind of clumpy in parts. It looks dry in part. It looks frayed. I'm not seeing this.
Healthier, I don't know, I'm just like really vibing with it. So I also want to talk about something that like needs to be talked about.
Oh my God.
I said in my last video, like I'm done paying attention to like hate comments. I don't want to watch reaction channels anymore. Like these things still stand. But if something is happening that is like more than a rumor, it's like actual defamation, slander, and detrimental to my life or any of my family's life or my girlfriend. And my girlfriend is...
Oh my God. Can we get to the point? I just don't care.
It's included in family. I will talk about it because that's just like the only thing that makes sense.
Now, is it though? Because you said you weren't going to talk about it. So, especially when you're fully aware that no one cares about your opinion. Like you know that. You know no one likes you. Especially the reaction you got going into Lord is Jordy's live stream. No one cared. No one was like, oh, you know what, Amber? You've changed my mind. And I'm sure on Kiwi Farms, on the Reddit and everything like that, I am sure people shit all over you still. So why are we doing this? I feel I have to address it because it's like defamation and slander against my family. And also, by the way, Tommy is suddenly my family as well, guys. It's like, but you know this is going to change anything. And you coming on and doing like a legal threat, not going to change anything. Especially if you think that you need to speak on this because it's so massively important, guys. Because guys, this is like slander and this is putting my family at risk or something like that. And then she uploads it 8 days later. She uploads it a full 8 days after she's recorded. She can't record this and just post this up. She can't put this in a community tab post. She can't record this as a short and put it up. No. She has to try and monetize it a full week later. So by this point, all the rumors have probably spread even more.
It's like a stupid rumor will be a stupid rumor. But I'm sure you guys know about the whole Walnut thing. Like, it has been literally chaotic. I did post on my community tab, and obviously people love drama. So they ignore everything I say. And
so you decided to do this video, even though you've just pointed out that no one cared what you said when you first talked about it. So why are you talking about it again?
Literally are just sticking to the narrative of Walnut is Tommy, and I'm just like, this is like so exhausting. I literally can't. Like, if some of you are confused, someone is impersonating me and Tommy by making an account on a certain website. They're making it seem as if it's Tommy, and they're making it.
I can't remember what the website is called. I saw like a screenshot of it, and I'm bad at this. You all know that. I'm bad at this because I've always made the point that I don't really do a huge amount of research if it's not like available on like YouTube, especially to do with Amberlynn, because I just a lot of her stuff's like TikTok or Instagram, and I don't have TikTok or Instagram, and I cannot be arsed trying to make them, because especially with the Instagram, it seems like really hard to actually try and find like her like, stories and stuff like that. So I generally just don't really care too much. However, from what I saw, based on the Walnut thing, I am not convinced that it is real. I believe personally that they are filming some form of feeder video. Yeah, I do. But like, do I think the Walnut is her? No, not really. I'm sorry. Especially because it was a fairly new account. I'm not really buying. I think it was like 3 months old. I'm not really sure if I believe that. Also, there was like all these rumors coming out that there was a mashed potato video that this person was going to release to totally like own Amber and show. But I haven't heard this like popping up, and this was like a week ago, and I'm sure it would have popped up by this point.
It seemed that I am like selling sexual photos and videos, and no, I would never ever do something like that. And
well, I know that's literally incorrect because you claimed that you would. This is why no one listens to you. I even came out and said I actually don't believe the Walnut thing is real, and then you came out here and sounded silly. But I would never sell sexual videos. Weird, because you made a point that you might have, and we're actually considering it to do with the Crumble Cookie Crumble video. So shut up.
Since like this Cookie Crumble video came out, things are just like happening where this video is out without my consent. It's a violation to
violated.
And then on top of that, someone is faking being me, doing graphic and sexual things. Like, that's not okay. And they're making it seem as if Tommy is like telling me to do these things, and
Tommy's my pimp. Like, this is the biggest problem as well, because once again, she's like smirking and all. She's like, Tommy's like telling me to do this, trying to make it sound like kinky and sexy and fun, as opposed to her claiming that she's been violated. But like, remember, if I was talking about it, like if I had, I don't know, if I'd sent like my girlfriend a picture of my dick, and she decided to upload it everywhere on the internet, it's like, lol, Gorlworld Ireland's penis. If like that happened, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, my dick is like everywhere. Oh my god, I'm like so violated. I wouldn't do that, because that would be fucking weird. Just pick a tone, okay? Are you violated, or are you like a sexy sex kitten who's sexy?
Tommy made the profile. Like, literally, no. So Tommy actually reached out to the website because we're like, that's not okay. Like, this has to be illegal in some fashion. And
is it though? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that would fall into being like actually illegal, or if it's potentially just like a civil suit.
Today, the company replied, thank God. So here is some of the email. Like, literally, the company's like, this seems like a troll account. They were allowed to tell us that, from the looks of it, this account has never even messaged a single soul on there. They literally made this account just to troll and to make it seem like it's Tommy. And in the very beginning, they literally even had Tommy's age wrong. And then they went back and fixed it when people were calling them out saying, that's not even Tommy's real age. It's like...
Okay. Can you show me the... Can we just get to the point where you show me the emails back and forth? I'm going to also just counter-argue instantly before I even see the emails, that once again, no one believes her with anything she says. And remember, she sent that, she showed that email that she had received from a dietitian, but most people said that it was like generated by ChatGPT, and it was one of those ones that was like, 97% chance that it was generated by AI. All that kind of stuff. So you just showing some emails here, once again, is not going to really convince anyone, in my opinion. If you want to argue against it, arguing against it with like information like the date of birth being shown wrong, yeah, okay, that actually makes a bit of sense. I'm surprised that that site requires you to put a date of birth in, but like, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. However, I'm also thinking that if you're the type of person who is going to deliberately troll her, that is what you should be showing, and you should show that the date of birth is wrong. Now, those are the screenshots I'd be way more interested in seeing than like, here's some random that stuff.
Like, what the hell? So thankfully, the website did get it taken down.
Because also, once again, I'm going to say, it would not surprise me, after all of this hoopla, that Tommy and Amber just didn't do this as a way to try and be like, see guys, this account was fake. This account that people found out about. Just so you know it was fake, which proves we're definitely not doing it. I was like, it wouldn't surprise me if you guys just set it up just to make this argument.
Thank God. It's just not an okay thing to do. And for people believing it, like, y'all are dense. Y'all are gullible. You will literally believe anything, because that is not who I am as a person. And
I don't even have to take offense at this, because I didn't. Get fucked, Amber.
I'd never in a million years be in a relationship with someone who would do something like that. Like, to me, behind my back, like, etc.
What? Yeah. I thought I'd give her a couple more seconds there because like I would never be someone who would do something like that. It's like what she did with her ex-girlfriend. Sorry, her ex-fiance. You know when she fed to death, or she did do that. So, like, I don't know. What was your argument?
After like that is not the relationship me and Tommy have, and it's getting to the point where so many people want to get in between me.
That's really obvious because usually what would happen is one person is with like a giant fat girl and they're a feeder and they like make feeder content and they love making feeder content with this giant fat girl. So what they immediately then do is get with an internet celebrity who is used to filming themselves, who is super morbidly obese, and then they just forget that they're a feeder. They forget that they're interested in making videos. You know, this person films himself all the time. They forget that that is their kick. They just forget all that stuff instantly. They just change instantly. It's like a 4'8" guy who really likes hanging out with 6'7" girls, and like he gets with a 6'7" girl, and he's like, "You know what? Actually, I really don't like your height. Your height actually makes me really uncomfortable. Can we get like surgery to like? Can we cut you off at the knees, please, so I don't feel as short anymore?" It wouldn't really make sense.
Me and Tommy that they're going to like crazy lengths to do so, and it's just not cool and it's not okay.
I'm going to make a point. I'm just saying that's not crazy lengths. Like really, someone making like if we are to believe it is a troll account, someone making a troll account to try and make lol, look, it's them. I don't even know if I would consider that crazy. Like to be fair, like I've seen some really nuts internet trolling. And someone making a fake account on a feeder site and being like, "Hi, I'm Tommy, Amberlynn's girlfriend. I'm going to make a video of her sitting on mashed potato." I don't know. It's quite a low level troll in my opinion, but okay.
Okay, I'm just low key over the drama, and
clearly
it's not even drama at this point. Like it's becoming like bigger than that. Like the things that are happening, I feel so violated.
Oh my god, she's so violated again. Violated. I'm sorry, it's just not that big. I'm just saying. Especially when we already know that Tommy was involved with it with her ex-fiance. If Tommy was not involved in this like whatsoever, it would seem a bit weirder and a little bit more malicious and a little bit darker. But the fact that we know Tommy was actually involved in it, I'm sorry when he's just like, "Oh, look, it's Tommy's a feeder cell again." It's like, yeah, okay. And that's why I just don't feel this is like the greatest, darkest troll that's ever existed. And it's like, this is above drama. It's like, is it though? Because I just don't feel that it is. They're pointing out that she's a feeder when she was previously a feeder, and you don't just forget your kink.
And ill and sick, and just like some of the people who watch me are just, for the lack of a better term, insane.
Oh
and it's like,
God.
I have every right, and Tommy has every right to be upset about this. Like, just the things that are going on.
I don't think anyone says that you don't have any right to be upset about it, but when you're trying to make it sound like this is like the most serious thing in the entire world, it is just not.
Lately, it's just really heavy. But her and I, we're choosing happiness. We're choosing each other. We're choosing love. We're choosing positivity. Like, I just needed to get this out there that, like, the rumors you guys are hearing, 99.9999999% of them are not real.
And you can believe me, Amber, who's literally never lied before. Now, I'm going to make a video clickbaiting my mom having dementia. Did we forget about that storyline? We did forget about that. You know that storyline, which in her timeline is like 3 weeks ago now at this point. It's so weird that her mom having dementia just, whoop. Just gone, flew away. Poochie's home planet needed him, and it just flew away into fucking space. Are we gonna clickbait having cancer again? Like, oh, guys, risk of thyroid cancer. Oh no! But I actually don't have thyroid cancer. Are we gonna do a whole CT scan arc where you're really scared and thought that you had cancer and that you're gonna die again, and then found out and then didn't tell anyone the results of the CT scan were for 2 weeks because like, well, guys, I was just releasing my videos in order. It wouldn't make sense to update you that I don't actually have cancer. Guys, when you come out then and do the whole, like, just, you know, the rumors about me are, like, always wrong. It's like, clearly not, because you're, like, an awful person. Like, I'm not going to listen to you. It's so bad that I would listen to some random fucking low-level troll who made an account with the wrong date of birth, then I would listen to you. That's a you problem.
Anyways, I do want to go...
Oh my god, she struck a pose when she said anyways, which is definitely what I would do after a serious conversation.
My day, so I'm going to end this vlog. If I do end up vlogging anything else for the day, I'll definitely let you guys know, like... I do put dates on my videos now, so you will see. Plus, you'll be like, oh, that outfit looks familiar. Anyways.
They always do, because you fit in like 4 outfits.
I want to go. To those of you who are like sticking up for what's right, regardless if you like me or not, I just want to say, I appreciate you. Tommy appreciates you. And
I don't go, because I literally do not give 200 fucks about Tommy, especially if Tommy is too scared to appear on camera now.
With love, good karma will come your way. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Oh, here we go. Hello, thank you for your patience. While we're been investigating this, we've decided to remove the Walnut account for being a likely troll account. This means that their information has been banned and they're not allowed to create a new profile on our network. If you see them come back, please don't hesitate to let us know. That's so weird because you said they're not allowed to create a new one on your account, so I don't know why you're leaving it up to this person to try and find it. That being said, we do not have any evidence that the profile was used in selling or even distributing any revenge porn, and we can at least share that the account in... Why would you crop it like this? Are you weird? The Grokio support team. I thought the website started with an F. It was like feeds or something like that. I don't know. But Grokio is not one I'd heard of before. We can at least share the account to initiate in a single private conversation in the months that they've been on our network. We also want to point out that the Reddit post you shared shows a cropped image of a Phoebe. Yeah, that's okay. That's the newsfeed post. And while the name is impossible to make out, we can at least roll out a username as short as Walnut, as the username shown is clearly longer than that and contains at least one G near the end of it. All of it being said, we urge you to report this to authorities as sharing revenge porn is illegal in most states. While we can't give out our IP addresses of our users, if law enforcement reaches out to us with a data request, we can provide that information directly to them. I don't know. It's weird that she didn't include the email that she got from, but try to remember. When she was doing the whole rarity thing, she deliberately drip fed out information about the Humane Society, about that cat that was found. And she deliberately included messages in such an awkward, weird way, so people could say, that seemed fake. And in the next episode, she released a little bit more. And people were like, I'm still not convinced. And in the next episode, she released a little bit more, because that's all she had to do to try and slowly drip feed out information. She did it before as well with her weight loss surgery arc in 2023, I think it was. She did literally exactly the same as well. So, do I believe this seems like a real email? I don't know. Sometimes I find it a bit weird. Some of the wording is odd. People saying about network. It seems weird that they've decided to remove the Walnut account for being a likely troll account. But at the same point here, they're talking about a feeble newsfeed post, and while the name is impossible to make out, we can at least roll out a username as short as Walnut, as username shown is clearly longer than that. Why are these Grokio people, why would they be commenting on a Phoebe newsfeed post? I'm not really sure. I don't really know how the websites are connected in any way, because clearly the Walnut account does seem to be connected, and surely if they have access to the IP address of the person who created the account, they should actually be able to connect the two accounts. If they have access to both of these accounts, they should be able to connect the two based on the IP addresses that are being used to access them. I'm not sure, they obviously, them saying, whilst we can't give out our IP addresses of our users if law enforcement reaches out to us, that seems weird. That implies that they asked for the IP addresses. I don't think they would just come out and just randomly tell you that themselves. But obviously, yes, they could provide it to law enforcement if they've reached out with a data request. I'm not sure what I'm not really sure if they just say they provided us a data request. A lot of times in America, isn't it you need to actually send a court order, which I don't know if would be considered a data request. I'm not really sure. You'd have to ask someone who actually knows anything about law enforcement or American laws especially for it. All I know is I find this a bit weird. Even how she's cropped it, I find that just kind of bizarre. She has oddly linked it over. She has stroked out porn because a lot of people do this because it shows her how little she cares about being just direct. Because if you're being really direct, if you're talking about a really serious topic, it's really weird. Because I think she did this on the one on the 20th as well, where she was trying to get around saying things like feeder and on. You see lots of other reaction channels say that. You can't just say porn. You can say porn. You can include the word porn, especially written down on something, because I don't think YouTube particularly cares if you have porn written down. But I don't know. I find it a bit odd. I think revenge porn would also be capitalized, but I said, I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure if I really buy into this being genuine or anything like that. I don't know what Grokio is, and also I don't particularly care to look into it. But that's going to be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.